All right, part two, let's analyze some evidence, okay? The common strategy I want you guys to use is to look at the evidence and to look at each section and underline the facts and the inferences, okay? At the end, I want you to identify the most important points, okay, that come from this, what this is going to pertain to later, maybe, or how you might use it. Then, when you get done with looking at the evidence itself, I want you to take away the biggest dates and times that you're going to need to know. Okay. And at this point, all dates and times are important. Okay. We don't know what's important, what's not yet. Now, you'll find that document out in Classroom. You're going to put them in there in order. Now, because this is online, we can definitely add some rows as necessary. Now, when you get done with this timeline, make sure you guys turn it in because your teacher, which may be me, is going to look at it and make sure that you got the right ones in the right order. And so then what will happen is in the following week, you're going to be given one back. Now, I've set it up so it'll be mine, so it should be really close. Okay. And then when you get done with the timeline, after you've analyzed it, after you've done the timeline, then you do the check for understanding just to make sure that you saw everything you were supposed to see. Okay. And so I'm going to do a little gradual release with you real quick here with the police report. So this is this week's evidence. As you can see here, this is the first document that anybody's going to see. And the way I have this set up is that green, underlining green is fact, purple is inference. And so we're going to underline those and then sum up the major points. Now, I like to do them in sections. So starting with location. In here, I identified the facts as being the detective that was on the scene, Juan Martinez, might be someone you called during the case, the date of the occurrence, as well as the address of where it happened. Now, of course, this is pretty simple down here about what the most important points are, but later on, they might be more abstract. Okay, this is just the beginning. Now, here I want you guys to pause for a second and to try it out yourself. Okay, remember underlying stuff, and the way you grab it is you like tap on this green one, which right now we're still mostly fact-based. And all you have to do to create new lines is hit Control D. Okay, and that makes another one. And then if you hold down the Shift key and you grab one line, it keeps it nice and straight, but you can make it as long or as short as you need to. Okay, so give it a pause and come back and let's see how we compare. All right. Hopefully you paused it. Hopefully you found everything. Let me show you what I found. So the big facts on this one, of course, are who are the victim. It's Jamie Solomon. Okay. Male, 17 years old, 175 pounds, 5'8" in height. And here's his home address and telephone. I'm going to tell you things that are important here. Of course, as the takeaway are that not only who this person was and how old they were, but their weight and their height. Because if there was a struggle, we would be comparing the two people to see who exactly would be, maybe more in charge in that case, as well as this telephone number down here. This cell phone number is going to be really important later. Okay, because everybody talks. So, all right. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully your section looks like mine. If it doesn't, please ask for some help. If not, if things are good, then you keep going. Here you go. Here's the next section. So good luck, and don't forget to add all your dates and times to your timeline, and then go ahead and take that check for understanding. Have a good week.